finally on time for my stream. Welcome in. What now? What now? I was going through everyone I'm following. Have you applied to be affiliate? I messaged you on Twitch. It's like I'm just seeing who I could subscribe to, and I could not subscribe to you. And this is not saying I'm going to subscribe to you, what now? But this is just asking, do you have affiliate or not? You know? Can everyone hear me okay? Is my mic on? Can everyone hear me okay? What now? Did you hear what I said? Can I reply? Anyway, moving swiftly onward. Oh yeah, we've already put our best parts in the car, so we're just gonna load now in to qualifying. But welcome in what now nonetheless. If you're still here, I don't know if you've left already. I don't know if me attacking you what now, slash not even attacking you, but just like immediately asking you questions. Not yet. You got locked out of your own. Got locked out of my path of affiliate bits, sadly. So working with Twitch to do that. Then I can do the payment thing. You got locked out of your path to affiliate. How does that work? What happened? How did you get locked out to your path to affiliate? Did they catch you saying some swear words? Because if they caught you, they're certainly gonna catch me. And P1. P1. Oh, there's rain? I forgot there's gonna be rain. Fucking ass. Immediately blocks us. Immediately blocks us. But yeah, what now? What happened? Forgot your password. Reset it to a new one. New one correctly. And it won't yet let me basically into it, sadly. Guess what happens? I haven't sworn to it yet, but I don't worry. I'll get it sorted eventually. Well, as long as you get it sorted, because in my Discord I've started something what now, just trying to help everyone get to affiliate. And as I was scrolling through all the people I was following on Twitch, I seen that you were not affiliated, and I was like, you already have over 100 followers, so like you should, you know, you should have affiliate, because you already have a bunch of followers. You know what I mean? You should be making money doing this, you know what I mean? Even if it's not a lot, it's just money in the background that you don't need to like worry about. Cause say you got 2 people watching you, like I have now. Well, I've got 1 person watching me now, which could be still you, what now? Just you'll make money via ads, etc., or subscriptions. You know, you at least open the door to making money on Twitch. And again, it is just literally passive income. Like, you don't need to worry about much else. Have we gone out too early? Is there anyone gonna block our laps here? Claire's on a lap. There's an Alfa Romeo. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, Alpha. Yep, the Alpha did get out of the way. There's also a Haas here. Haas got out of the way. There's like a Williams. True, that's why been helping others until I get stuff sorted. Well, what now? If you need any help at all, what now? My Discord is in my bio, and if you want to hit me up through that, I will try and help any way I can. Meanwhile, our drivers have improved. Well, Leclerc improved slightly, Verstappen did not. And I think the rain is going to be coming down now, so I think that's us in Q1 here. But I think we're through. Norris P2. Anyone noticeable out? There's Gasly, Mick. Anyone else? Vershaw, Maloney. And Albon. That's who's out. And we should be through to Q2. This feels like this is taking longer than usual. Right, back onto the used softs. We're going to try and see can we get through on the used softs. Although, actually, I probably would say we would need a lap on the fresh softs. I would say. Yeah, let's just switch to the fresh softs now, because it is going to be raining at the end. So Leclerc out first, followed by Verstappen. Yada yada yada. You can win this tomorrow. Well, never back down, never would. Never back down, never would.
Never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never
We
what?
have won the championship
Never
last
give
episode,
up.
what now if you missed it. We have now won everything, so these races are more a formality. I think what we're going to do though is, the rain's coming down soon here, so we need to get out again. Immediately.
Roger, roger.
With,
So you are P9 at the moment.
so Verstappen's safe, but Leclerc is not. Oh, and he's not got through. Yeah, there's no way. Well, that's Leclerc out, Iwasa, Solov, Norris, and somehow Hadjar's finessed his way into Q3. Montoya, Ocon, and Doohan. Don't know how they pulled that one off. Is it gonna stop advancing? Anyway. Right. Well, that sucks for Leclerc to be out of Q1, but Verstappen now does have a shot at Q2, and it's actually going to be starting on inters in this. Run. I think it's just going to be welcome into the stream, or how are things?
Looking into it.
And gearbox wear for Verstappen.
Keep your dash negative. Dash
Keep
negative.
your dash negative. Keep your dash negative.
Tyres and we will box this lap. Box this lap. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna save now, and I'm gonna see how late we can go out and see, can we time it with the rain? How things are? What is up? It's just going back up again. Yeah, it isn't gonna be as dry as we would like. It got down to 1.4. That car's got it out of the way. If this Alfa Romeo gets out of the way, then we'll have to just take this lap. Otherwise, we'll be restarting if it just blocks our lap. But I don't think the Alfa Romeo is going to block our lap, so it's going to be Verstappen's one run here in quali. Oh, that car did get out of the way. He's gone green, and the checkered flag is going to fall.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
And Verstappen does improve, but he's a second off the pace. Probably should have did a run in the middle stint, or the middle of that, but I thought we would get away with it, but we did not. So it is going to be P10 and 11 for us in the race. So not amazing, but anyway, it is going to be a less dramatic race. Oh, the sprint is interesting. Oh, interesting. The sprint is just enters the whole way through. Let us save now before we start the sprint.
24 laps around Sao Paulo in today's sprint.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's lights out and away we go.
Verstappen now on the inside of Hadjar. Meanwhile, Leclerc is bottled up. Can we keep the position here?
Keep your head down.
Hadjar's still there. Verstappen finally gets through. Meanwhile, Leclerc now round the outside of the...
After those tyres. Yeah. Just keep the patience up, Max.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get the tire temps down here if we can.
I cannot get much closer.
Keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
Max, just to confirm it's thermal dig.
Okay.
Look after the tyres.
Look after the tire, look after the tire.
And look after the tyres. The high speed.
Copy that.
Maybe a chance.
30 more minutes of work.
Copy that.
We suggest more
Good to know, Or.
performance.
You got this.
Copy.
Just think of how much snackies you can have after work,
Keep going.
and then you know you're set.
Triple fell through. Push.
Yeah, okay.
Can push more in the high speed.
Come on, Leclerc. It is Hajar, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're just gonna back off now with Leclerc. He's too slow.
DRS is disabled. DRS disabled. Straight into management.
Okay.
You've got the margin to push.
How much here is happening? We may as well go and use our tires because nothing's happening regardless.
And how often?
We have managed our tires here, but it's not really did anything. There's going to be DRS on this lap, so we're going to try and take advantage of the DRS here immediately. Leclerc's allergic to overtaking. He just is so allergic.
Press and hold the overtake.
Yeah, my tires are massively overheating.
Yep. Took Leclerc so long to get that move.
Yeah. Mamma mia.
Welcome in, Andrew. Welcome into the stream.
For now.
How are things going?
Press and hold the overtake.
We're just here in Brazil, trying to get some positions in the sprint race here in the rain, and hasn't been going too great. Just kind of stuck where we are.
Start button on. Copy.
3 remain.
Yeah, I was watching it with my brother, Andrew. I seen the end of it. I was saying that he just stopped running the ball and just put it in Mahomes' hands, and he just found the man, and Chiefs win.
How many laps?
Pretty
2
easy.
laps to go,
Are you a Chiefs fan, Andrew?
No DRS. No DRS, please.
Meanwhile, Verstappen does send it at the final corner on Doohan, but Doohan's defending.
Looking from track conditions.
It's going up quickly.
I mean, we're trying to find a way through here, but
Still on the battery.
Okay.
our drivers are just not
The
quick.
Alfa Romeo wins the sprint.
Yep. 9 and 10, no points for either driver. Love it. So splendid. Finished just outside the points. Could not find their way through in the inters. You go for the Cardinals, but you love Mahomes. Yeah, I kind of like Mahomes as well. I'm not amazingly big into NFL, but of the few players I do know, Mahomes is up there. Anyway, we're gonna load now into the feature race.
Only time will tell here at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
And we've started a bit higher due to grid penalties.
Okay.
And we're side by side now. Of each other. We're still battling. Still battling. Leclerc with an absolute monster send to keep it side by side with Verstappen. I'm gonna tell him to back off now. I'm gonna tell him to back off now. Welcome in, Vanguard. How are things? I was heaps more into the last few years, but didn't feel like getting up at 3 AM every Monday to watch the playoffs. Or always at like 7. Andrew, where are you from? I'm trying to work out, are you like, Australia, New Zealand region? I'm trying to work out what time zone that is. Yeah, Australia.
Okay, Max.
Honestly, I've kind of stopped watching basketball as well, Andrew, because all the games are like at 2 and 3 AM. I just can't do it anymore. I'm doing good, Vanguard. We haven't been streaming long. We just did the sprint race very quickly there. Didn't get any points. Kind of stuck. It'd be 6 PM if Aussie.
Okay.
But yeah, even though I'd be awake at when the basketball would be on, because it's now 5 AM,
Up a little bit.
I actually I do be awake, but normally when everyone goes to bed is where I'm my most productive.
Can you just introduce 3 seconds of lip
So-
around the lap?
Yeah.
I like to like stream and stuff while the games would be on,
And confirm. Late off.
and I've kind of just lost interest for basketball over the last couple of years. And it is largely to do with
Should be able to take a look here.
how bad
Heading on
2K
to
is.
south.
Because if you make a good video game, then I am all on board with your sport. What now? It must suck being an F1 fan from Australia because all the races are 5 AM, 3 AM. It really must suck.
Start button on. Yeah.
Most European races are 11 PM at East. Yeah, but if you got like work in the morning. Although here's the thing though. For you, Andrew and what now, is it a Saturday you watch the races on? It's like a Saturday night for you, isn't it? Because for me it'd be like a Sunday afternoon as most races. Because at least it's still technically the weekend for you, where you can have a lie-in on the Sunday morning. You don't have work in the morning. Sunday night, Monday morning. Oh, really? How does that work? Oh, it does work like that. Oh, it is that shit. Because you're ahead, you're not behind. Welcome in, Sean. Yeah. You're, I forgot you're, if you were American and you're watching at that time, you'd be behind, but you're Australian, so you're in front of me. Sean, we finished P9 and 10, so we didn't get any points. It was inters, so we just got stuck. That is shit how you can have to stay up for F1 and you get work in the morning on a Monday. Bahrain is 1 AM Monday morning. And if there's like a red flag or something, I remember there was red flags watching the Japanese Grand Prix, and that was just ugh. Because I had to stay up late for the Japanese Grand Prix, which I'm sure none of yous had to do. Sometimes races, oh my god, how have you physically lost the position there, Leclerc? Yeah, Andrew, for Japan for me was like 4, 5, 6 a.m. in the morning or something. It was something ridiculous. I actually love watching the races in bed. You know what? That honestly sounds pretty fun because I've not done that. I've not watched any races in bed. We recently just got Now TV, so I'll be able to watch F1 on way more devices than normal, because normally we'd only have it on the TV. But now we can actually watch it anywhere throughout the house. So I think chat, for the upcoming season I may do some watch-alongs throughout the season. I don't think it's going to be for every race, but whenever I move my setup back into my room again, which hopefully happens, I think I'll do a watch-along of as many races as I can. The good thing is though, like if you were into American sports, for Aussies that works, cause you're virtually like 24 hours ahead. We're still trying to manage these tires to make it to the end of the stint here. I only recall Japan being at an alright time, which is at 11 p.m. Japan was like the one I remember being at the wrong time, and then Australia was at a bad time. And it had so many red flags as well. Australia had so many red flags. Aston Martin launch will be a bit later. Oh, is Aston... I'll probably wake up to the new Aston Martin. I honestly hope they don't change too much, because I actually like the Aston. They really do not need to do too much. They do not need to change the Aston really at all, and I'll be happy. And Verstappen just about has DRS here, but gonna not have it down the next straight. Yeah, work evening, so it either stay up all night and watch the race and forget to sleep, then head to work, or miss it and sleep for work. Yeah. I am passionately like not... I'm in the hunt for a job myself, chat, and I am like in the position where I'm like, I cannot race, or I cannot work weekends. Please do not make me work weekends, because I want the ability to watch races, watch football. I also run my racing league on weekends as well, so I want to not have that be interfered with as well. Box and Pete confirm. Meanwhile, Leclerc gonna lose out to Norris. I'm year 12 online, so can watch all of them if I wanted to. Right? Is that like year 12 in school? Year 12 is like 16 age? Where you're like, for us that we'd be doing our GCSEs. Because I remember year 14 was, you were 18 year old. But anyway, we're out now doing this reverse strat. Lawson's out on the softs, so he could be a threat to Leclerc here. but
Don't destroy the tyres.
everyone seems to be doing a medium soft. You're 17 and you finish in late October, you think? Is 17 when you finish school, or when do you finish school? What age do the Aussies finish school?
Look after tyres.
Yeah, copy that.
And recharge on. Recharge on.
Okay.
I kind of do want to harvest with Leclerc, but Tsunoda's about to be in his DRS, so we're not going to do that. Tsunoda now in behind Leclerc. I'm going to tell Leclerc to push out of this corner just to so that he has DRS. You think year 13 is final year of school? It's kind of odd how it ends on an odd number. For us, it's year 14 is when you end school. Year 12 is, but if you count prep before year 1, it's 13 years. Oh, okay. We have nursery, then P1, P2, all the way up to P7. Then we have first year, which is also known as year 8, all the way up to 7th year, which is also known as year 14. So nursery, you're probably like 3 years old, and then you end when you're 18. That is for sure. Prep year 6 is crunch, then 7 too.
Copy.
Right. I feel like every other country does like less years than us in school, because we do 14 years including nursery, so that's 15 years. I don't feel like any other nation really starts as early as us and ends as late as us. You know what I mean? Although, to be fair, it's not mandatory. You can leave after you complete your GCSEs. You can leave school after then. That is year 12. You can leave after doing your GCSEs. But the majority of people stay on to do their A-levels, which is year 14. Sonoda's too quick. He's dropping the hammer.
Keep trying. Increase lift off.
And Russell's now come out
Okay.
on the hards. Interesting. ERS are mandatory to year 13, but you get a common room from year 11. We were actually supposed, like, our school itself was supposed to be adding a common room,
Now.
but they just ended up not adding a common room. They actually were planning on and then just never did.
So just manage your tyres.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. But yeah, in year 13 we are allowed to leave school for lunch and go get food elsewhere. Welcome in, Coda, and goodbye Verstappen,
Point there, please.
says Coda. And in his last couple of races, still doing decent. We are in a train now behind Russell and Sonoda, with Lawson here as well. Although Lawson's gone for the wrong strategy because he was on the soft with us, but he went soft. Jelly, July, December, grade then. Or agreed? What? For us, Andrew, it was like September to June, or maybe even August to June was a year, and then the next August to June. Well, I've missed a couple of months there. I missed July. Yes, Vanguard, we have signed Ollie Behrman as the replacement for Verstappen. And we're interested to find out where Verstappen ends up going after. But yeah, Ollie Behrman is going to be the replacement for Verstappen, and Ollie Behrman does deserve it because he has been a reserve driver literally for like 6 seasons, and that's not a joke. He has been there that long, so he could have been in an F1 car long ago. So he does deserve to finally, after all the years waiting, get in that F1 car. And not only is it an F1 car, but it could be one of the quickest in the Ferrari. But I'm also worried that without Max, we could be off the pace, you know, because there is times Max has outperformed the car. There was a season where Max finished P3 and Leclerc finished P7 in the championship, and I believe the season before that was Max finished P3, Leclerc finished P4. But then since those first 2 seasons with Max, Leclerc has won every single season, and Max has been P2 in the championship. There's a car went off there of
Right
Russell.
then, we can take a look now. Now this happens down at turn 8. Very
Just
heavy
goes
on
wide.
brakes. They took a gamble.
Vanguard, if I get done in time, I will. I probably have about 2 hours left of the stream, I would say, Vanguard. So if I do get through these races quickly enough, then I will start the next season. Dearish,
Good job there.
you are currently P4. You are currently P4. I think we're doing okay. We're just making it to our stint. A little worried about Verstappen. He's under pressure from Norris, who's on much better mediums. But he is keeping it ahead, and he just needs to hold on to the DRS of the cars ahead, who continue to battle here. Porcher box on the mediums to the end here. How do we think the cars are going to be at the start of next season? Well, Coda, we've now decided we're going to invest the rest of the season in research, so we're hoping our research is fantastic. But next season is going to be the implementation of the double points for last race rule, so that is going to spice things up, unfortunately. Yeah, Verstappen, ERS damage and engine damage because they're too worn, and there's not much we can do about that. There is not really much we can do.
Look after the tyres.
He just kind of is where he is, you know what I mean? I mean, Leclerc can keep managing, but Verstappen is really now in push mode. Pushing.
Bring you from the left earlier.
Meanwhile, Norris has dropped the hammer. He's saying,
Keep pushing.
goodbye everyone. Meanwhile, Verstappen's gonna have to go in this lap off the softs, which he's still in the pit window, which is okay. Meanwhile, Leclerc can go a bit longer on these mediums.
Okay.
With 40 boxes for the softs until the end.
Recharge on.
Verstappen comes out in a bit of a train, which is not too great. We'll try and see can we dispatch of them soon. I reckon this is the lap that Leclerc goes in. Gotta use those tires.
And box, speed confirm and box.
And Verstappen now round the outside of Verschoor. Just has superior grip on those fresh softs. Where is the remote? Here is the remote.
Don't risk anything.
Okay.
You can cancel or reduce lift off.
Around the outside, Verstappen goes on Gasly. Can he get the move here? He has got the move. Lovely move there. Meanwhile, Leclerc on the inside of the final corner, going for the move on Yuki Tsunoda. Why is he slowed down? Right, interesting.
Copy understood.
Press and hold the overtake.
Meanwhile, Leclerc now is going to exit. Where is he going to exit though? Is he going to be behind or in front of Verstappen? He's going to be behind Verstappen as Verstappen now going to head down. Past Mick Schumacher around the outside here.
So measured race pace now. Last lap was a purple lap. Recharge on, please. Recharge on. Recharge off when you're ready. Okay, recharge on.
Less
And
lift
Leclerc now going to get ahead of Mick Schumacher with ease.
Try to increase LICO.
Copy.
I think we got to both push to get past Lawson here. ASAP. Verstappen is just going to do, or is going to do just that. Goes round the outside
Some LICO, please.
of the Haas.
So recharge on for the moment.
You can catch him.
Meanwhile, Leclerc now round the outside of Liam Lawson. Gets the move done easily. Yeah, I think we're gonna let Leclerc through here. Leclerc's got the better tires. Verstappen's lower on ERS. Never mind. Verstappen yet again has the DRS, as they both have Norris behind. And it's Verstappen again, but this time they've just helped Norris slingshot into P6. Or have they? Let's push now to stay ahead, this is what we need to do, is we need to stay ahead
Right.
of Norris.
Pressure.
Never mind, it's gone already. Just immediately.
What's going on? I had no straight line speed.
Keep hanging in there, Max. Increase in lift off.
Yeah.
How have you lost out to Sonoda? Please tell me.
Oh my.
Yeah, Alfa Romeo have dominated by a mile, and yeah.
I'll leave it to you.
Just manage the pace.
Yeah.
More light.
Yeah, Andrew, I'm sorry I missed your question earlier. But the season is wrapped up. We have won the championship. I'll give you a look at the drivers. We're massively in the lead. The constructors is wrapped up. So is the pit stop competition. But Porcher actually, I've just realised, could still catch Verstappen here at the end of the season, which would be ironic,
Car on track.
don't you think?
Start button on.
Piastri is just showing he's the number 2 on this team and can't win a single race in the save.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, he's on the softs. Can he make up 16 seconds is a different question.
Charge button off. Charge button on.
Yeah, we need Max now pushing on ERS to get past Show.
Okay, Max. Go and take some points on Leclerc, please.
Go and take some points off Leclerc. Meanwhile, Russell out on 25% meat or hards.
Charge button.
That's not good. That is not good at all.
No risk.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to send it through here. Just make sure we've got the position, which we've done. Back to harvest. Welcome in, Kong. Morning to you. And it is morning, unfortunately, because my sleep schedule is that bad that everyone else is waking up. Meanwhile, I have not gone to bed.
So focus on just bringing your tyre temperatures back under control for the moment.
I should be the same, but I have to start work now at 6. Yeah, it is 5:35 Kong at the moment. So,
Charge button on. Charge off.
I have not been to bed yet, Kong, so... You know, the... Oh no, Doohan's now in this battle already. Because Verstappen's decided to park it behind Russell the whole lap. Yeah, Alfa Romeo have been absolutely ahead. Meanwhile, this is a big resurgence for Mercedes. They're 3 and 4.
Charge button on.
This is their best result in a while. When do you usually sleep then, Vanguard? I go to bed at like 7, 8 a.m. and then wake up at like between 3 and 5 p.m.
Copy that.
Just a really bad sleeping schedule, to summarize.
In general, if you can introduce some lift off.
And lackluster race for Alpine, yeah.
Keep on top of the tyres.
Not a great weekend for Williams, considering Montoya was doing well and now he's not.
Charge button on.
Copy.
wonder how much we can get away with harvesting here with Leclerc.
And charge button off.
Okay.
How fucked is Verstappen on tires? Pretty fucked, I would say. Yeah, he's pretty fucked.
Just recharge
He's
off.
gonna lose out to Dune here and maybe Joe. Yeah, I tried being cheeky and harvesting with Leclerc, and now we're out of DRS. Love it. Love it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give us the DRS. We need it. We want it.
Yep, copy that.
Kind of hoping Verstappen just can hold on to the rear of Dune. Meanwhile, we just need to try and hold on to the rear of Norris as well. 3 laps to go here. Our tires are about to hit the cliff.
Okay, so it's closing up a little bit.
3 laps to go.
Make the tyres last, Max.
Okay, slow down.
Copy.
So just recharge off when you're ready.
Can push a bit more.
Copy.
Alright. I think we're safe with Leclerc here. Meanwhile, Max is fact. Max is fact.
We are out of DRS.
Yep.
Press and hold the overtake.
Yeah, Dune in P7. Doing pretty well for himself. Meanwhile, Leclerc now could get Ocon on the final lap here.
No DRS. No DRS.
Okay.
Welcome back, R. Hope you got home safe and work was okay today. Meanwhile, Leclerc takes
Caution on the
takes P4.
Last lap.
Copy that.
Can Verstappen protect? Verstappen's tires are donezo. So are Leclerc's, but he's kept the gap to Ocon. Tsunoda now round the outside of Ocon. And Leclerc here is going to keep
DRS. Disable.
he is going to keep P4. Meanwhile, can Verstappen hold on to P8? He's got barely any tyre left. Yeah, Vanguard, he is under pressure by Red Bull, and we could see Verstappen return to Red Bull.
P4.
And coming up to the line.
We've been
Oof. Verstappen holds on to P8.
Eyes up there.
Mick gets P10. Dune, good points for Aston. Good points for Mercedes. 1-2 for Alfa Romeo, aka Audi. Their first 1-2, I think, ever. So brilliant for Audi there. Getting their first 1-2. And they started 1-2, so a deserving 1-2 for Audi. Meanwhile, Pourchaire isn't that far off Max here. Pourchaire still could come back. There's 40 points that separate them. So if Pourchaire has 2 wins here, Max needs 10 points in these last 2 races. We've won the pit stop competition, which is where it really matters, chat. The pit stop competition is where everything truly matters. You put your life on the line for the pit stop competition. But now, chat, let us save after that race. we yeah, we've our next ATR period, and we're going to research some rear wing. I want more. More straight line speed. Rear wing doesn't give us as much as I would have liked. Let's see here. Is there any other ones we can go for that'll give us good improvements? Side pods I like. Yeah. Underfloor. Maybe rear wing. I'm not liking underfloor. Suspension here. I think suspension's good. I want to kind of go all into low speed because our low speed's normally the worst. So suspension's good. Let's do suspension. Let's do side pods. And then we have to advance 2 days. Research. How much cost gap do we have remaining in chat? Let's see. We have 11 million. What's the gap between Alfa Romeo and McLaren? Alfa Romeo have won it, especially from that Brazil result. They're almost 100 points ahead. It is unassailable for McLaren. The closer fight is Red Bull and Alpine. Red Bull have jumped Alpine following Brazil, and Mercedes have jumped Haas by a point. So the battle's between Mercedes and Haas. Did you ever think I would say that, chat? Did you ever think I'd say that? Don't think so. Meanwhile, we want to research. Let's see how much chassis research will do for us here. Chassis's good. Yeah, we'll do chassis, I think. Yeah, chassis. Yeah. Chassis. All in the chassis. And then we've 1 day before our front wing expires, so I think we'll just go. Oh, the thing disconnected. Interesting. Let me just click this. Remote play, do you want to work? Here we go. I'll just leave that there for now. So what can we do here? Front wing gives a little bit. Rear wing gives a little bit. Oh, remote play is dying. Yeah, or it is streamception. This is what I am looking at. This is my stream manager. And the remote play is dying, so I don't know. Here we go. Please stop dying, remote play. That'd be great. Underfloor. Front wing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Just chuck everything in the rear wing. Does it give us a lot? Not really. Sure. Now, it is 8 days to Vegas. We've only 2 underfloors left. We've enough suspensions left, I think. Let's see. When do we get rid of Max? 2 more races to go, are essentially. But I tell you what, I'm gonna give Max the better rear wing here. Cause Max needs to keep P2 in the championship. Meanwhile, Leclerc's already won it, so it doesn't matter. We'll try and see if we can help Max this race. Actually, I don't really know if we're gonna be good this race. Well, let's think. How many how much cost cap do we have left, and how much cost cap could we realistically spend? So, calendar, there's gonna be no MFD periods or whatever, and realistically we could spend maybe 4 or 5 million. I'll see. Is there anything needs manufactured here? Both chassis are on the car. Maybe another front wing could do with manufacturing. Another rear wing. The side pods. Let's just... We can manufacture 2 front wings and a rear wing. Yeah, that's so little. I'm sure we can get away with that. Board attendance at Grand Prix. No, do not turn up for this. We are not going to be quick. What have our drivers been working on? Ollie Berman's reaction has gone up to 86. Okay. Portier. We'll have a look at the difference in a second, Vanguard. I just need to make sure our drivers are on the right parts so that they're not completely horrific in the next race. Standings, drivers. Yeah, 40 points. So Max needs 10 points, really, or 12 to be very safe. But Portier has been one of the quickest drivers this season, so you know. Actually, I'll give the lads the night off the day after Abu Dhabi. It'd be sick to have them gym training in the morning after Abu Dhabi. Give them the night off at least, lads. You know what I mean? Have to. You have to. But this is all really setting up for next season. All of this gym training. Yeah, or we're not speed because we've not really been designing parts for quite some time. I just see the choose car part screen. Is it frozen or some shit? Yeah, I think it's frozen. Let me see. Yeah, god damn it. Sometimes remote play just wants to be shiza, which is also known as shit. Is this fan on as... The fan is on as high as it will go, and it still feels very hot in here. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am here is a while. I won't take my clothes off. You know, you came here for the race and you stayed for the music, you know what I'm saying, chat? Berman and FP1 for Max for the rest of the season. I think I'm actually going to put Berman in for Leclerc this session because we still want Verstappen to finish respectably in the championship. We just want to get Max P2 in the championship, to be honest, and then he will in. He'll be in. Meanwhile, Leclerc honestly does not need anything. What is this stream becoming? You say it like a disappointed father. What have you become? But not only like
To the Silver State of Nevada,
it's Vegas, chat.
Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Or you've been here.
The track here is a high-speed street
Chat,
circuit
it says net zero 2030.
and the sights.
We're in 2031. Is it net zero yet?
Drivers will take on over a mile of the
Vanguard says it came here for the singing
flat
myself.
out, past
Love
all
it.
the glamour and glitz it has to offer. Formula One's highest speed street circuit promises incredible action up and down the Las Vegas Strip.
Who are you putting in Max car, Hurley? It'll be Ollie Behrman who replaces Max at the end of the season. But yeah, we're just gonna have Ollie Behrman sub in for Leclerc this time in FP1. Dun dun dun. Bum bum bum. And hopefully we can get the season wrapped up this episode that we can head in Bahrain relatively quickly. Oh, Verstappen has no working ERS systems, no working gearboxes. Hilarious. I think you can see, chat, why we are getting rid of Verstappen. So yeah. Anyway, skipping practice. A lot of grid pens here, which we will be taking none because we don't need to. We've won everything already. This is more about Max's pride. We want him to finish P2 in the championship. We don't want him to get stiffed by Pourchaire. That'd just be insulting. Pourchaire could get, say, how much is... Pourchaire could get a first and a P3 and they'd be even. So Max just realistically needs to score some points. You got 3 saves going with Alpine, Ferrari and Red Bull. I only have this one Ferrari save this game, Hurley. We are doing our Ferrari save until the wheels fall off. And whenever I get my new PC, which may be in a couple months still, we will then do maybe a new save. But until then, we will be riding with Ferrari until they fire us. And we're in Season 9, heading into Season 10. So I hope we don't get fired. That'd be great. But if we end up getting fired on this save, there's no hope for Ferrari. Because we've literally like carried Ferrari from their ruins, and we have now just three-peated with Leclerc. Leclerc has become a 4-time champion with Ferrari and a 3 in a row this season. And Leclerc is now 1 championship away from Max in all-time championships. What part does it let you switch teams in a save? At the end of the season, Hurley, it gives you the option to switch teams. Also, if you want to change your difficulty, Hurley, if you don't know this, because we only found this out at the start of this season, if you just press pause, car development, race, hard, we have it set to hard. Let's name the top 5 worst drivers in Season 9. Ocon, I mean, just look at the drivers. I mean, it's the best way. Hadjar absolutely does not deserve a seat. All he does is block us. Montoya's a rookie. Solov's a rookie. So both of them have did decent. Albon, I mean, he's been outscoring his teammate, so he can't really say much. Ocon has been horrific in the Mercedes. Gasly and Doohan have just had a bad car. Lawson has been pretty well outscored by Versure. Norris has outscored Ocon by such a large margin. Maloney has been outscored by Sonoda by a good margin. Russell's outscored Joe by a good margin. Awast has outscored Mick by a good margin. and Porcheres outscored Piastri by a good margin. So I'll rank it in order. Number 1 worst driver is Esteban Ocon. Number 2 is Isaac Hadjar. Number 3 would be Guan Yu Zhou. Number 4 will be who's number 4? Because Mick Schumacher has had a podium, so I wouldn't say it's Mick, despite the gap from him and Iwasa being quite big. Iwasa was just fucking built diff, you know what I mean? You know what? I'll give it a 3. I wouldn't say Maloney's had a bad year. I wouldn't say Mick's had a bad year. I wouldn't really say the Aston Martins have been bad. I wouldn't really say Solov or Montoya have been bad. They've been good on their debut. They're actually pretty low rated in comparison to the rest of the grid. Ocon, worst driver by far. 24 points, 89 rated. Meanwhile, Norris has got 106 points. 2 podiums. Ocon has 0 podiums. And we know that Mercedes has been downright awful the whole season, but he's still got, you know, a decent points haul, you know what I mean? Now that the stream is balanced out, let me see, can I add the game capture back again? There we go. Now I can get the stream up this way again. But yeah, you signed Charles in your Alpine and Red Bull save. Decent. I normally don't like Hurley to sign the same driver like in multiple saves, because even last game I was doing a McLaren save with Norris and Behrman, and we had the option to sign Norris, but I didn't really want to sign Norris because I had him for like 13 seasons with McLaren. So I just didn't really want to do it again. And yes, I am signing Behrman, who I did have in that McLaren save, but we didn't really have him that long in that McLaren save before he stopped playing it. He was there like 2 or 3 seasons. So it wasn't like massively long. Your picks without in order would be Hadjar, Ocon, Lawson, Zhou, Gasly. Yeah, he should be beaten. Dune is right. I think you may be right there, Sean. And Lawson, I don't think was that bad. I think it was for sure being insane. A bit like how Iwasa was being insane and Mick was still scoring well, but Hadjar, chat literally said, as we were doing a driver review, we do not like Hadjar because all he does is block our laps. Look at he's just blocked our laps. He has just blocked them. We do not like him because that is all he does. He does not score points. He just blocks our laps, and when he's lapped, he just gets in our way. That is all Iwasa does. He is not here for any other reason. Anyway, let's try this again, and hopefully don't get blocked by Iwasa. Or not Iwasa, Hadjar. I read Iwasa and then I said Iwasa, or Iwasa. Iwasa and Maloney out in Q1. Yeah, not too great for them. I feel like we're gonna come up on a car at a bad time. There's a Red Bull there. They've got it out of the way for both drivers. Love to see it. There's gonna be a Williams here. Yeah, there's so much of the straight to not get in our way on. That's great. Love it. Right, we both did laps there. I think I'm going to send them immediately out on another lap if I can.
Iwasa, are you calling the wrong person? I am already out of the session.
Are you calling the wrong person? I'm already sent out of the session. No, I said Hadjar. No, I knew I misspoke when I said Iwasa.
Box. And speed limiter on.
Speed limiter on. Speed limiter on. You know, I've been watching this whole time and didn't even realize it was Vegas and not fucking Abu Dhabi. In my Ferrari save, Hamilton got the dub with Charles getting second. Yeah, you know what, Hurley, I think in the future I may have to do a Hamilton save because God, I cannot wait to see Hamilton in the Scarlet Red. How is this real life, chat? Chat, if you're ever down in the dumps and you're feeling like, you know, life isn't special, just think how mental your life has been when you've been born when Hamilton has went to Ferrari. You know, you've been born while Ronaldo and Messi exist, while the GOATs exist, while LeBron James exists, while who else is good? Felt surreal for a while after that announcement. Yeah, you've been alive. What did I say? Oh, you got Bono as Hamilton's engineer as well. I feel like I will do. You will do that save. You know, you've been alive for that crazy 2021 race in Abu Dhabi, where, you know, or if you want to pick out grammar, you know, I bet you don't even know how to spell grammar, okay? Blah, blah. You know. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, Tom Brady, you know. You've been alive when so many, you know, great things in the world have been happening. You know. Or says I can't spell grammar. Coda, you got so close. You were almost there, Coda. You like were that close. Vanguard, so close. Almost. Close but no cigar, as they say. I'm gonna take a risk here, and I believe we're safe through to Q3. Or give it a shot. You never know what will happen. Give it a shot. Give it a guess. Oh, Leclerc's out. Never mind. We didn't make it. Yeah, but just try. Just give it a guess. Well, we kind of expected Leclerc to get through there, and then he didn't. So yeah. Yeah, you did it. You spelled it right. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yep, Solov P2, it's what he does. I'm kind of disappointed that Montoya has not did better, because he's qualified very well. I tell you what, I'm going to tell Verstappen to push a little bit, because I do not want poor Chair.
I'll keep you posted.
I do not want poor Chair getting a tow from us.
Prep ourselves for a push.
I think we just got out ahead of Ashore there. It's a 35-1 for Verstappen, and he's immediately slower than everyone. I don't know why we didn't use fresh shots for Leclerc last time out, but it doesn't really matter. We've already wrapped up the championship, so you know. Oh, we're supposed to be heading out the road after the Red Bull. Oh, we did. We accidentally give ourselves a tow from Russell perfectly here. I was not expecting. I just kind of clicked it thinking we should head after Joe, and then realized we've actually got ourselves a good tow here from Russell. Can Verstappen take advantage of this tow that he has from Russell ahead? He's gone green in the first sector. Can he go green in the middle sector? He has. Come on, Verstappen. You need a much better lap than this. Russell's gone yellow. So Russell isn't improving. Piastri's gone P2. And Verstappen Up to P3. Wow, big jump there. Is anyone going to jump ahead of him? Solov up to P6. Anyone on a lap here? I don't think so. Is Verschoor on a lap? I think Verschoor's on a lap. I think he might be the only one. Maybe Sonoda. Sonoda's on a lap here. He's gone green in the middle sector. Sonoda doesn't improve. Verschoor across the line now. Up to P3 himself. But here, Port Sheridan in P9, Verstappen P4. If it finishes as is, Verstappen cements P2 in the championship. Pretty easy. And this is a medium hard, as always. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of drivers here taking grid pens, but I don't see them here. It says we're starting P4 and P11, but maybe all the drivers that are taking grid pens are behind us.
The city of Las Vegas. The atmosphere is electric here for the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
I think everyone's on the mediums there.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Leclerc does get up to P9, but he does have Lawson on the outside. Verstappen trying to get up now into P3, trying to overtake Piastri here. Verschoor's got a great start into P2. Round the outside, can he go? No, Verstappen's been dive bombed by the McLaren of Sonoda. Leclerc, P9, still side by side with Lawson here, and it's going to lose out, surely. Yep. The Verstappen loses out to Sonoda because he just has so much skill.
Manage the tyres.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Zhou on the rear of... Wow. That is just disappointing that Zhou is getting by you there. Verstappen loses out his second position of the day.
Okay, crack on. After tyres.
Meanwhile, Solov, who is in P7, is our next
Good to push up. Okay, Max.
player up to the bat.
Points on Leclerc, please.
As Verstappen now is deploying the ERS, but he does have, as if you'll remember, chat, some damage to ERS and gearbox. Yep, Verschoor is looking very quick here, and Verstappen is not looking very quick. We just need Verstappen really to stay on this train.
He's been for now.
If he can, it'll protect him from the drivers behind, but he is struggling.
So focus on just
As
tyre temperatures
Solov
back on control.
puts in the fastest lap of the day.
Yeah, okay.
Go and take some
They
please.
really haven't done Leclerc with his defense. Yeah, he just doesn't defend at all, really. It's like he doesn't ever want to defend. Meanwhile, Max is just like, you will not pass me ever.
Yeah, Max, so just keep on top of the tyres.
Lawson now is up to P7. How's he turned that one around?
Recharge off.
He was down in P9, now he's up to P7. About to put some pressure on Verstappen here. Yeah, Verschoor into the lead. Could it be 2 wins this season for Haas? They won in Spain, which was heroic. And they could pull it off yet again. Can they do it? How are our mediums looking? Our mediums are still better than everyone else's. That's good to know. We just need to keep it that way. We just need to have better mediums than everyone. and we shall be sweet. Lawson's looking pretty quick here, but it's going to keep it behind Verstappen. Verstappen just needs to stay inside the DRS if he can hold on.
Just look after this tire.
Eesh.
Look after it.
Verstappen really struggling here to stay with the drivers ahead. Actually does not have DRS. Lawson does. Piastri hasn't won a race in his career. Can he finally end his slump? Yep. Piastri is up there in the battle between Verschoor and Tsunoda. And you would hope this is the race where he can end the drought. Meanwhile, Verstappen loses out to Lawson. It just seems Lawson has too much pace for him.
Just focus on that management.
I think that's really all it comes down to. Meanwhile, we're going to tell Max to ease off here a little bit,
Recharge on.
because Lawson does not have DRS off the car ahead, so he can regain a little bit.
Okay, recharge off. So, lift off.
And I do expect Lawson to have the pace to stay with him. Normally in this situation I would overtake, because Lawson's not doing the business to stay with the cars ahead. But I do think he has the pace. But not really when he's defending us, but I don't know if Verstappen doesn't have the pace.
Lift off.
Oh, is this Pourchaire? Yeah, right, let's just attack here if we can. Leclerc on Pourchaire. Come on.
You can catch him.
We just kind of want to sabotage Pourchaire's race. This battle is really between P2 and the Drivers' Championship. This all this comes down to.
Recharge off, please, Max.
So if Leclerc can get ahead of Pourchaire, that'll do us well in the championship. Leclerc does send it on Pourchaire. Should have the move done comfortably here.
Very good.
And big lift off.
Meanwhile, Leclerc on the back of Solov. Leclerc now around the outside of Solov as well. And what a move from Leclerc. Now into P8.
Recharge off.
As Verstappen looks around the outside of Lawson.
Recharge off when you're ready.
As Verstappen did keep it ahead of Lawson momentarily. But this doesn't have the DRS. He's going to get absolutely swallowed up by Lawson. But Solov stays behind.
The tires.
Max, just to confirm it's thermal deck.
Leclerc now looking for the move on Lawson. Lawson defending with his life apparently. Losing more time as Verstappen's losing to Solov somehow.
Keep trying.
So let's take a look at the replay.
How?
Now the Alpha Tauri.
Is the car falling away? Well, the Lawson's definitely is. I don't really know if we're falling away. I mean, Max has just lost out to Solov, so you could say so. I think Leclerc has more pace than the car ahead, yet Leclerc is catching Russell. I think we're going to tell Leclerc to use some of his tyre to try and head down the road after Russell.
And slow down now.
And Verstappen's lost out to Pourchaire. We've completely forgot about him. Forgot about Verstappen, and he has gone to the wayside. I think Leclerc can latch onto the train ahead here. Leclerc sets the fastest lap. and is now in the train ahead. Meanwhile, Lawson is not.
So think about the lift off.
Let's see if Lawson randomly just deploys some pace and gets in the train. Meanwhile, Vershaw battling here with the
Single tire management.
Red Bull of Russell. At the moment with Verstappen, his threat is Pourchaire, and if Pourchaire doesn't score a win, then I don't think Verstappen really has to worry. So at the moment, anyone else winning kind of works for Verstappen.
Start button on.
I think we're going to push on tyres now
Look after it.
with our drivers. Now that we can, we're just going to manage our ERS while we do it.
Start button off.
Leclerc now still inside the DRS, just about,
Recharge off.
pretty marginally. And Solov comes in this lap. I reckon this is the lap that Verstappen comes in for the hards. Meanwhile, Leclerc has probably 2 more laps.
Take confirm that.
Well, not 2 more laps, but another lap after Max goes in. But yeah. Max is going to have to go in now. Leclerc can still keep managing that ERS.
On.
Meanwhile, Leclerc now going to come in for the hards.
I'm in.
Max is in, trying to undercut the train ahead. He's going to need some good pace, though,
Confirm and box.
in order to pull it off.
Copy box.
Bring these tyres in gently. White line on the exit.
He's out ahead of Solov,
Charge
but
button.
Solov now right here with the DRS. He doesn't even need the DRS, he just has the better exit. Max on those cold tyres. I think we're just going to concede this position with Max here.
Recharge. On. Recharge on.
Yeah, yeah.
Meanwhile, Leclerc still following. Piastri, Vershaw, Sonoda and Russell now side by side here. Russell gets through. Sonoda may be coming in.
Another pitted.
So is Piastri, so is Leclerc.
No feedback.
Verstappen now unable to find a way through on Solov. Love it. Leclerc now needs to drop the hammer, head down the road after Sonoda.
Cross the white line.
Yeah, and I think Verstappen now needs to overtake Solov because Solov is not even in the DRS of Zhou,
We're not fuel limited.
which is not good. Yeah, Verstappen just needs to drop the hammer, catch Sonoda. Would be preferable.
Please.
Okay. As you are now. Lift off.
As we see a whole gaggle of cars coming in the pits. Russell's going to be exiting now as we dive into turn 1.
And that's a purple lap.
Maybe a chance.
Verstappen now. Oh, and Solov gets through. What a move from Solov. Verstappen going to send it now round the outside of Pourchaire.
Don't worry, mate.
And Leclerc now on the inside of Sonoda.
Can slow down.
Update on lift off. We do require fuel lift off.
Yeah, we still need Max to get past, latch onto the train of Zhou and co. Because Solov does not have DRS, Max will. How's he still side by side? And there's Lawson now exiting the box to block us both.
Child button on.
Which is essentially sabotage Verstappen's race, and Lawson's now moving on the straight like a fucking lunatic. But it means Verstappen now is firmly out of the race. With all the drivers ahead now. There's 3 seconds up the road. I love how I go conservative and everything, and that's when Max gets the move done.
Preset lift up, please.
Because he wouldn't get the move done otherwise. If I were like pushing, he wouldn't get the move done. But because I've gone conservative, that's when he gets the move done.
Keep your head down. Okay, we'll go recharge off, Max.
Charge off.
Okay, recharge off.
Yep.
Just be recharge off whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Anyway,
Just keep it
it
set along the
seems
side.
like it's going to be the status quo. Lawson's just going to be leading the train from 8th down to 11th. And there's a train from Verschoor down to Joe.
Hold line for. Child button off.
Yeah, just a DRS train at this point, yeah. So not too exciting. But now Iwasa leads the train. Russell could get ahead of Iwasa here and add some drama to the mix.
Child button off.
And I think he will add drama to the mix because we now need to get ahead of Iwasa ASAP. We cannot afford to have Iwasa hold us up. So we need to absolutely send it down the straight here.
Straight into management.
Oh my lord, 3 wide! Iwasa's moving on the straight again like a lunatic.
Try your best.
And of course Iwasa allows everyone through but us. Because that makes sense.
Keep pushing.
Again, we're bottled up by Iwasa.
Mamma mia. Good job.
Mamma mia pizzeria.
Currently P3.
Please, Leclerc, don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Just have more balls. Just have more. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Leclerc. You know you want it. Come on. Come on.
Good job.
Press and hold the overtake.
Leclerc now into turn 1. We just needed to get ahead of Iwasa because Iwasa's on used hards. Meanwhile, Verstappen loses out to Pourchaire because he's just so good. He's just so good. He's so talented. Iwasa finally comes in now that he's held us up.
Around the lap.
Hilarious.
Okay, Max. Recharge on, please. Recharge on.
Recharge on. Recharge on.
Oh, I cannot get much closer. We are still in the race, don't worry.
We are still in the race. We're still in the race.
Recharge off.
Max is now just mentally destroying this team. Yeah.
Child button on.
It's looking ropey for Max. I mean, at least he's gonna secure P2 in the championship here, because
And recharge on. Positive on dash. Recharge on.
because Pourchaire is nowhere near the win, but he has overtaken Solov somehow.
Child button off.
And Solov has fallen back a little bit here, so we need to push to get back up to the train again.
Go and take some points on Leclerc, please.
Meanwhile, Verstappen does have DRS here, but weirdly not quick. Now, we've been just harvesting with Leclerc here. He's been still getting his energy back up somehow. Meanwhile, the Haas just allows the Red Bull through, because of course he does. Yeah, we kind of have to like not let the McLaren through here,
Yeah.
because that just makes our life a little bit too difficult.
Hunting time. Yeah, no worries. 2 hour race.
Alright, back now in the DRS.
So focus on just bringing your tyre temperatures back under control for the moment.
Meanwhile, Leclerc is just so impressive that he's lost out to Tsunoda. Gotta love it. Got to love that.
Could you double your lift off, please?
Big lift off now.
Big lift off, big lift off.
Recharge on. And recharge off.
I think it's Lyco.
Try to increase Lyco.
Recharge on, please, Max.
Leclerc now through on Verschoor. Lovely move. We're still lap 35. Not much happening. Just kind of managing yet again.
Okay, recharge on, please, Max. Recharge on.
Because you can manage out of the final corner and then down this straight, and then you have to go back on a neutral again.
Okay, Max, stand by.
How are we? Temperatures?
Oh, his gearbox has gone down even further. Meanwhile, Leclerc is just so good that he's lost out to Verschoor. Just
Points on Leclerc, please.
Leclerc's so great.
Try everything.
Increase a lift off, please, Max.
And then just is allergic to overtaking yet again. We are slowly regaining our DRS with Max, but every so often he just falls out of the DRS for some reason.
Please lift off for the brakes.
Just gets a bit scared.
And recharge off when you're ready.
Well, we don't really need to be fighting with Porcher here, we just need to be regaining ERS.
Recharge off. Okay, so it's closing up a little bit.
GP really interested in snatching some points off Claire. Yeah, Vanguard, I've literally blocked it out of my brain now, where I'm like, I'm so used to him saying it, even though Leclerc is our teammate.
Recharge on.
You know, I'm just so used to him saying, can we take some points off our teammate?
Okay, recharge off. And let's go.
Come on, Max.
You can cancel or reduce lift off more, please.
Yeah.
Okay, recharge on, please, Max.
Did Leclerc lose out?
Let's see
Did
what-
Leclerc lose out to fucking Joe?
Zhou Guanyu is the focus here. It's certainly inviting.
The defense of a wet paper tile shows up again. Guess who's back? Back again. Wet paper tile.
Recharge.
Tell a friend. Yeah, I reckon Verstappen's race is gone. P9 is the best he can do. We will worry now about what Leclerc's doing for the rest of the duration here.
Where we are with tires for now is okay.
Okay, Max, you can cancel or reduce at lift off.
Let's try and see, can we just get a good exit here? Get some positions. Nope. Still nope. Still just stuck here because you've conceded like 3 positions for no reason.
And confirm, lift off.
Okay.
Come on. Come on, Leclerc. Just try it. Just try it. There we go.
Pressure on it.
There we go. Leclerc now into P4.
Okay.
Increase LIFO for...
Increase Lyco. Yeah, for sure. Still could get the win here. Red Bull could have the win here. Have Red Bull won yet this season? I don't even remember. Meanwhile, Max's his P9 is now vulnerable. Leclerc now round the outside of Zhou, and then randomly lets Zhou back through. What?
We suggest more LIFO for performance.
3 laps to go now. I wonder if he'll just absolutely send it on Joe here from Narnia. Nope. Well, Maloney now up into... Oh, Verstappen, you just cannot let the Alpine through. Physically impossible.
Oh my.
Yeah, I agree, Verstappen.
Focus on the right head. Good to push up. Double the lift off for the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I am. He's done it again. He's actually done it again. I'm gonna tell Verstappen to send it here on the fucking McLaren, because
Hello
otherwise
there.
he'll lose it. Oh, Cookie! Thank you for the follow, Cookie. Welcome in. How are things?
And 2 laps to go.
We are here with Leclerc and Verstappen is gone.
Not too bad, that.
Man has lost all of his pace.
Done an excellent job.
Oh, there's a crash! Oh my god, chat, it's a fucking last lap safety car. And George Russell has fucking snaked his way into the win.
There is a crash.
There is a crash.
There is
Oh, I thank you for the follow as well, Vanguard.
Let's take a closer look. Now here we are tackling
Poor
turn-
Chair and Lawson.
and inside-
And poor Chair bends it!
That will have knocked their confidence, I'm sure.
Yeah, on the last lap, Vanguard. All good, Cookie. Hope you're having a good one. I got a pay-in under that restart because I fucking locked my brakes trying to stop. But chat, Russell has finessed his way into the win because Pourchaire binned it. But that does mean Verstappen has now got P2 in the championship sealed. And Vershoor gets P3. Sonoda gets P5. Lawson P7. Iwasa P9. Maloney P10. But as the safety car's out now, last lap, it's gonna be over. There's gonna be no racing because last lap. Yeah, Vershoor's third podium of the season. So good result for Vershoor, but I'm pretty sure he's got it because he could have got the win. Leclerc could have got the win. I'm just gonna tell our drivers just to chuck it in case there's some randomness, but there will be no randomness because it's just a safety car restart. But yeah, there's your order, chat. And Russell gets a win for Red Bull. I'm not even sure if Russell had a Red Bull win. No, Russell has had a Red Bull win. I don't even know if Russell or Red Bull had a win this season. Did Show win once? Leclerc up 9 position, Verstappen up or down 4. If that does not tell you anything, what will? But Verstappen does get P2 in the drivers. There's at least that. But Verstappen is gone diddly on. Yeah, not a great race for Mercedes. But chat now, this is going to be... Is that Haas back ahead of Mercedes? Haas is back ahead of Mercedes by 20 points. Come on, Haas. Come on, Haas. Come on. I believe Haas can do it, chat. Haas. Final race of the season, this is what we're rooting for. We're rooting for Haas to beat Mercedes. We don't care about anything else because there's nothing else really to care about. We needed a new chassis, that's fine. And we need a new rear wing. Oh, we're gonna need to manufacture another rear wing? Okay. I mean, I think we have enough cost cap to play around. Absolutely, Haas are there because of Vershoor, and Vershoor with that another mega podium. Love to see it. You could help them out by taking the Mercs out. I don't even know how to do that. Like, I don't even know. Like, I mean, I could try, but I don't know how I could force that to happen. But yeah, we'll be heading into the final round now. That streak is done. It's Abu Dhabi, one of our worst tracks usually, and also especially because we're so low on parts as well. We'll say one driver makes it to Q3 and both drivers make it out to Q2. That's really all we can aim for. But yeah, heading in to Abu Dhabi, and I do believe, chat, we've enough time to then head into Bahrain as well for the beginning of next season to see how quick our car is and to see how quick Ollie Behrman is. Ollie Behrman's going to get another FP1 run here, so good for Ollie. And this time it's going to be Ollie in better parts than usual, but because Max has smashed the car to pieces so much, they're still going to be broken. Excited for the driver changes, absolutely. I'm interested to see where Lando and Verstappen end up. Lando has his contract expiring. Will he stay at Mercedes? Will he leave? Where will Max go? Will Max even end up having a seat? We will see. Okay. top 5 best drivers in Season 9. Leclerc, Pourchaire, Norris, Iwasa, and Vershaw. I could maybe put someone in there instead of Norris. Who has been better than Norris? Maloney's first season at McLaren got a win. Potentially could say Maloney. For me, it's Leclerc, Pourchaire, Iwasa, Russell, Vershaw. You know what? Yeah, I'll put Russell in instead of Norris. Russell always just gets great points. And, you know, we never really bat an eyelid. Lawson is in the other Haas. It's Vershaw and Lawson. I can run you down through the grid. It's Leclerc, so from the start to bottom, it is Leclerc, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Maloney, Russell, Zhou, Ocon, Norris, Schumacher, Iwasa, Montoya, Albon, Vershaw, Lawson, Solov, Hadjar, Pourchaire, Piastri, Gasly, Doohan. Alright, how many points does he have? Yeah, Lawson actually, well, again, chat, they've never fixed this, so this isn't accurate. Lawson actually has like 70 points or something. But Vershaw, actually, maybe not 70. It's Mick with 70. But Lawson is there or thereabouts. Vershaw is there or thereabouts. But Vershaw won in Spain for Haas. The first time ever in this save. Haas's first ever win. So, I think you have to say Vershaw, one of the drivers of the season. Leclerc for 3-peating is up there. Pourchaire has been very quick. Almost outperformed Verstappen in, you'd have to say, worse machinery, because, you know, we do have the quickest car. We have won the Constructors. So, you can't really say you don't have the quickest car when you've won the Constructors. You know what I mean? It has to be like an insane exception to the rule to say that. There's no car... Fuck off, Alpine, you prick. Well, we now need to tell Verstappen just to let Leclerc through here.
Just keep up the time management for the moment, Max.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Doesn't matter. Both of them coming in. Both of them got horrifically blocked by that Alpine. Fucking hell.
Speed limiter, please. Stop on the marks.
Yeah, honestly, Vershaw was not really there until Monaco, and then all of a sudden banged out a P2, and we were like, hold on, how's he got P2 and a Haas? And then the very next race, Spain happened, which, for those of you in here who've not seen Spain, it's over my TikTok. One of the most mental link in bio, one of the most mental races we've ever had on this save. I don't think there's been a more mental race, to my mind. This time, both of our drivers have gone yellow, yellow. How's the season? We're still here in Abu Dhabi. What now? We haven't finished. We're now going to have to do fresh soft runs with both drivers here because we kept getting fucking blocked by everyone and their nan. This time I don't think anyone should block us on our laps, so this is realistically on pace. And both of our drivers somehow on fresh softs have gone yellow, yellow.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
And Verstappen out in Q1 chat on fresh softs. Verstappen on fresh softs, P18. Good to say that Verstappen, I think, unfortunately, he is gone. Yeah, Gasly's had a couple of, like, really bad qualifyings. Now, is Leclerc going to meet Piastri on this lap, and where? Leclerc's going to meet Piastri at a really awkward place. Thankfully, gets out of the way. Leclerc still gets his lap in. Albon gets his Williams into Q2 again. At least both Haas made it, yeah. The Haas's can make it.
Charles Leclerc.
And pit limit enabled.
We're just going to have Leclerc do another lap on those used softs. Coming up to Norris in the braking zone. Get out of the way, Norris. Great. Imagine Alfa Romeo had Rousseau instead of Piastri. I don't really know what difference it would have made, to be honest. Leclerc doesn't improve. I think Leclerc is going to need fresh softs here. Plus, it's Abu Dhabi, so you're not really touching the softs anyway. So fresh softs for Leclerc on his lap. Out of the way, Russell. And Doohan is going to block us. Please don't get out of the way, Aston Martin. Leclerc, green in the middle sector. And fuck away off. Right, let's just see. Did he make it through? Yes I do. F123 virtually Vanguard. I had a league race earlier on today. If you even want to go to my page, Vanguard, and just the last video was me doing a league race in F123. I have did some Forza Horizon I like. But I don't think I'll be playing Forza Horizon on stream anytime soon. It's kinda lost its mojo, unfortunately. All I do in Forza Horizon is I get my favorite car and then I drive my favorite car and then that is it. You know. We're gonna have one more soft run here with Leclerc. And we're gonna try and follow the Red Bull out of the garage of George Russell. And Georgie Russell. Where's Georgie? Here we are. Hiya, Georgie. But anyway, I am interested to see where we end up being at the start of the... Someone using Forza the right way. Yeah, all I do is on Forza is immediately get my favorite car and then that is it. Nothing else really interests me that much about Forza. Like, I'll complete the story mode or like the campaign. Leclerc now green. I'll complete it. Leclerc up to P3. I'll complete it on like in the Ferrari that I love, you know. There's a couple other cool cars like the Warthog, etc. It's gonna be P2 and 3 for Iwasa on the grid, or for Iwasa and Schumacher. The Alpines, the Red Bulls looking pretty good here. The Haas is in prime position to beat the Mercedes. The Mercedes are down in P14 and 16. So, ripperoni for Mercedes. It could be Haas beating Mercedes in the championship, which you just have to laugh. You just have to laugh, you know. But anyway, chat, we are going to load in here. It says Leclerc's P4, but is he? Yeah, he is. Yeah, Pourchaire should be behind us. But yeah, all we're really rooting for here is Haas. Verstappen sucks. We're getting rid of him. You know.
Only 58 laps.
Moving swiftly onward.
The drivers of the checkered flag here under the lights at the Yas Marina Circuit.
But I wonder where Pourchaire is going to start here.
It's the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Leclerc staying P4. Verstappen losing out to Montoya, the rookie. I'm intrigued, does Verstappen retire?
Don't worry, mate. Just stay on your
Does he think retiring is the way to go? Yellow flag out
Slow down.
for Hajar.
Counting time.
And Leclerc is dumping everything, but is already out of the DRS.
Okay.
Does not have the pace to stay with. Meanwhile, Verstappen is somehow lost out to Pourchaire, who's starting last.
What's going on there? No, it's very right speed.
I agree. What the fuck is going on?
keep hanging in there, Max.
Leclerc is dumping everything, but still not gaining. Max should be dumping everything.
Currently P4.
Leclerc finally inside the DRS. Max is just not.
No DRS. No DRS, sorry.
Recharge on, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Focus on tires.
Copy that.
Charge button on. Charge button on.
Copy.
Charge button off.
Copy.
I'll have that as like a backup. It says this is a second quicker.
What the is this?
Keep your head down. Less of a lift.
Yeah, okay.
Just saw your first race in F1 with no ABS. Solid job, man. I believe you got P5 and had some penalties. Is this on my TikTok, Vanguard, or when is this? I'm trying to remember what my first race. It was like, yeah, it was in Canada on my TikTok and YouTube. Oh, I forgot I upload shit there as well. Yeah, was it Canada? Am I right, Vanguard? Was it Canada? I hope it is right. Otherwise, I've forgotten myself. Yeah, I got P5, but I actually got like P7 because the penalties pushed me down a little bit. But
Look after tires.
Yeah, copy.
Charge off.
recharge off, recharge off. Max is doing okay on tires.
Then it would just
So I think actually Max can go one stop. Pretty good for a first race with no ABS. Thank you for the Thank you for the vote of confidence. No, we don't want that. We want... Yeah, it looks like Leclerc's going to be doing the 2-stop. He's been struggling already. Meanwhile, Max is doing okay. But yeah, Vanguard have a couple more videos that'll be posted in the next couple days. And the next while on TikTok and YouTube, where it's just me progressively learning it more and more. And I feel like my rate of progression has been pretty good. I feel like I've been developing... what were the penalties for? Oh, they're just for track limits, I believe. I don't think I've really gotten much pens, other than today. There was a league race I had today where I got a pen for hitting someone on a safety car, but the leader kind of caused it all. The leader was going very slowly and then like broke, and then the game got confused, and then the driver got confused. It was a whole Magello recreation, and then I was the only one to end up with a 5-second due to contact. But I think the stewards are going to remove it.
You need to push more.
You need to push more in the ice speed. Push more in the ice speed. Couple of overtakes in the hairpin were really good.
Big lift off.
R says she's back, and hi, R mum, how are things? I'm trying to remember how to say, like, how's your day in Spanish? No more hiccups.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger. Or how do you say how's your day in Spanish?
Charge button on.
I don't know.
Charge button off.
¿Cómo está tu día? ¿Cómo está tu día? Decent move from Verstappen on the rookie of Solov. My mom think Arrow can hear through the stream TV. She says hi to the TV. That's adorable.
It's really impossible to race like this.
Get back.
Hi, our family on the TV. Or does your mum know Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto? Yes, no, maybe so. The Haas's are still in the points. Will definitely clear the Mercedes. Meanwhile, we're happy enough with where we are. Leclerc's lost out to Zhou, but can hopefully use. She says hi to everyone. This isn't helping the fact that you guys can actually see, can actually hear her. Or she's her own celebrity, you know.
As you are now, lift off.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, she knows, and my uncle used to breakdance to that song. Amazing. Can Leclerc defend Maloney? Yep. See, you know, she gets it. You know what I mean? Ours mum is cool and famous. Everyone in the chat should know that by now. Ours mum is cool and famous. Leclerc is getting close. Oh, didn't mean to click that. Leclerc's getting close to the stint. Just about holding on here to the DRS. Feel like such an idiot not knowing that. Both drivers in the lead at the moment hasn't won a race before in their career. Are you right? Mick and Piastri? Wow. Mick's going for the 2-stop. And Piastri's going for the 1. Why do I keep staring at Arrow's haircut every time? Here, what now? I'm getting a haircut soon. Just eventually. Whenever I get around it. Basically, the place where I get my hair cut, usually the road is under construction. And I'm kind of just waiting for the road to be not under construction. Yeah, Mecca's doing the 2-stop, Sean. We're going to be trying the 2-stop as well, but we want to extend our stint so we can push harder. Meanwhile, Verstappen's just going to try the 1-stop here. So he needs to try and extend the stint. But I like that hair, keep it. Well, I'm glad you like it. At least somebody likes it. Meanwhile, Verstappen still doing. We've got an Arrow hair fan club. Love it. Are we gonna get? Are we gonna get some shirts of just like a cutout of my hair? Oh, Verstappen lost out to 2 cars on 1 straight. Impressive. Very impressive. Some would say too impressive. What is this? Oh, this is the Maloney one. My mom doesn't, but we gonna pretend she does. You know, sometimes you have to embrace the unique things in life. Leclerc just about gets DRS. So marginal, but he gets it. And we're now going to be switching onto the hards with Leclerc, and he'll be able to push flat out on the hards until we get to yeah, Piastri's doing the 1-stop as well as like Verstappen and co. Meanwhile, Leclerc, Mick and co are doing the 2-stop. Mick and Tsunoda battling behind Leclerc here. Mick searching for the traction around the outside. I'm just double checking we are boxing this lap. Yep. With Leclerc.
Box for medium.
Box for medium. Box for medium. I mean, he's boxing for hards, so I'm confused why you said medium. Adami. You know.
Copy, understood.
Awasa is in. Good stop for Leclerc.
Fighting with Verstappen.
Oh, the Ferraris come out side by side! And Leclerc comes out ahead of Pourchaire. And probably good that he does, because he can help Verstappen just stay with him here. Don't send it, Verstappen, man. You've got barely any tyre.
Hold on. Copy.
Alright, never mind. Verstappen isn't doing it. Let's just go.
I'm going to take some points on Leclerc, please. Just focus on that management.
Yep.
It's hard to maintain.
Focus on
Never noticed that you got science engineer. Yeah, Vanguard. We sacked Xavi, and then we give Adami to Leclerc, and then we signed GP for Verstappen. Yeah, Mick now essentially a net P1 because Piastri's about a box for the hards. Leclerc now just needs to absolutely burn through the hards ASAP, then swap to the softs and burn through them. Meanwhile, Verstappen's making time here, just holding everyone up. Because there's a two-way battle between Ocon and Sonoda here on the fresher softs. And Verstappen's just out for a Sunday drive. Still yet to make it to his hard stop. Who's Xavi? Xavi is Leclerc's real-life engineer, and he sucks. You know, nuts. I'm trying to come this out. There's half the people talking about F1, half the people talking about hair. I'm getting confused. Now Leclerc battling between both Alfa Romeos here.
What's going on there? No, it's very light speed.
Don't worry, mate.
Am I okay, Alonso? What? What's Alonso? Sorry? Did I say Alonso? I'm so confused. Who said Alonso? Where was Alonso mentioned?
Keep pushing.
Sean just hears Alonso mention.
Okay, so it's closing up a little bit.
Verstappen losing 2 positions on the straight. And I think we're just going to go hards now with Verstappen. He lost 3 positions on the straight.
We'll box this lap.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Increase and lift up.
Come on, Leclerc. Catch him. Catch him. Catch the guy ahead, please. Catch him. Dear Lord. Because you're supposed to be using these hards.
More like them.
Verstappen now exits down in last. But Verstappen's going to the end at least, so there's that. Minor gearbox wear. It's down to 24%.
Stand by.
He's going to make it through the race, but Max is not going to be quick.
Your tyres.
Meanwhile, Charles Leclerc needs to get past the Haas here of Verschoor. What now is referring to his save? I'm confused. I'm baffled. Come on, Leclerc. Oh, he's lost it for sure because he just sucks. He sucks so hard, wasting time. Lost so much time. 2.3 now. Can Leclerc catch on to the rear of anyone here?
And DRS is
He's so close to the DRS. Does he have it? He does. Let's go.
start button on.
Meanwhile, Portier trying to find a way through in Maloney. This gives us an opportunity to just manage.
Do not require any fuel left off.
Mick comes in for his final stop. He's now out on the hards. He went medium, soft, hard. Interesting combo. Meanwhile, Leclerc still has his soft run to do, but he needs to absolutely burn through these. Hards. Meanwhile, we're trying to get Verstappen to use more of his hards.
No DRS.
No DRS.
Start button on.
Charge button on.
Too quickly, Max.
Yeah, where's Mick now? Mick's now almost up to the back of Leclerc. Leclerc still trying to catch the cars ahead of Maloney and Portier. I think we can do a couple more laps with Leclerc here. It does say it is our optimal strategy, but I think we want to box and then be lightning on the softs when we do come out.
Charge button off.
We're going to now push to get past Gasly here. He's just going to hold up Verstappen.
Max, could you just introduce 3 seconds of liftoff around the lap?
Yeah.
Alright, this will be the final lap with Leclerc on the hards before he goes onto the softs. I'll tell him to harvest while we're doing it.
Speed confirmation box.
Verstappen's still using those hards, which he's doing okay at the moment.
Just keep it sensible on the time.
Yeah.
Leclerc now in for his final stop.
Copy it.
4.4, not an amazing pit stop for Leclerc.
Corinne Chandon.
What happened there?
This one.
Ferrari's team prepared for the stop. But something's not
Car
right.
release.
Oh dear.
It's a joke.
I'm on it.
Leclerc does exit though ahead of Russell, which is good.
Okay. Can you check the temperature?
Just to confirm it's thermal deck. Increase liftoff as well, please, Max.
Yeah, okay.
And Max does have DRS from
So those tyres.
Yeah, yeah.
contact from Albon, but Albon will be coming through eventually. Meanwhile, Leclerc just going to clear Verschoor here. There's still Pourchaire and Awas at a box here. Mick, Joe is also going to box, so Mick is net P1. But is our strategy going to be quick enough with Leclerc here? We are going to get through into P7. Meanwhile, Mick is going to lose out to Lawson. I mean, not Mick, I mean Max. Hulkenberg. What? And we've been pushing with Leclerc here. Hopefully this undercut could have pulled, because Awasa's now out, although Awasa has to win this chat. Fresh softs, and he's only 3.6 behind. There's no way Awasa's not winning this. Who is Mick battling? Mick and Piastri? What happened to Piastri? Yeah, because Awasa's won before, but yeah, you're right, Sean. This may be an Alpine 1-2 following an Alfa Romeo 1-2. It's currently an Alpine 1-2, and I think it'll end an Alpine 1-2 unless Pourchaire or Leclerc have something to say about it. Verstappen now is just kind of going to the end. He's not got any pace, you know. Meanwhile, Leclerc could use some more pace, I think, on those softs. What is this? There's a yellow flag for something. Jack Doohan just goes wide. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, Awasa's into the lead comfortably. Has the fastest lap. He's gone. Awasa's going to win here with a very comfortable lead. Have you ever had a lap 3 red flag British Grand Prix yet? I don't know why. That seems oddly specific.
Focus on tires.
Yeah, unfortunate for Mick, did not get his first win, but to get a podium, Zhou in very late.
Now we should be able
Is it
to
Doohan
take a
again?
look here we've got the Aston Martin.
It's just Doohan overtaking Max, okay. What is this?
Now we're watching Max.
And then Max overtakes Doohan. Just had one on that lap. Ah.
Maybe a chance.
Maybe a chance, maybe a chance.
Keep pushing. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia, pizzeria.
Good job. For Infomax, we are not fuel limited. We are not fuel limited.
Yeah.
And Verstappen is 11 seconds off Norris ahead, and he's way off points. Verstappen is off points by like 22 seconds. I think Leclerc does have it in him here to catch Maloney. Yeah, he's going to need some battery to do it, to actually catch Maloney here. Because then we're going to need to manage our tires. Maybe may have used too much tire there to get him.
And big lift off.
Sends it in, does Max on Doohan. Lovely move.
Max.
At least Verstappen's having fun out there. You know, at least he's having fun.
Charge off.
But I think Leclerc's pace now is gone. Yep.
Maybe we can push a bit more.
Yeah. We have killed Leclerc's pace now. We're just gonna have him back off.
Look after tires.
Regain some ERS.
4 laps to go.
Meanwhile, Verstappen has lost out to 3 different drivers. Down to P18. You're fucking joking. You're fucking joking. My PS5 crashed. Like 3 laps to go. Could it have not waited literally like 30 seconds? Chat, if you're wondering what state my fucking PlayStation is in, I will show you. I have my PlayStation here. Fucking case off and everything, and I literally have this fan blowing air into the vent, and still it crashed. Yes, what now? I have an Xbox, but I don't have it. I don't have that Ferrari save on the Xbox. Anyway, chat, thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed, please drop a follow. I'll find someone to raid on our way out. And if you do want, what I'm gonna do tomorrow is just do the race off stream, and then on stream I'm gonna just start season 10. But if you have enjoyed, thank you all for watching. I'll be back tomorrow where we're gonna do season 10. But Jesus, there's PS5. It's fucking, I don't know what to do. But anyway, nonetheless, thank you all for watching. We're gonna do the race off stream tomorrow. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.
That's the guy that was playing Reapers ain't trash team, man.